selling guns that way. Inside the shed, the scene was festive, like any ordinary weekend craft fair or flea market. There were children running and playing, older women sitting on folding chairs visiting with each other, younger women clutching infants and staying close to their men, vendors hawking wares and bargaining, Confederate battle flags waving. Everyone was white. We had no trouble finding the used 9mm automatics we sought. We chose 3 used Brownings for $100 each, clips included, and a case of military surplus ammunition. "We're looking for a shotgun, too," I said to the dealer. "For protection or duck hunting?" the vendor asked. "Protection." He offered us a Mossberg 500 12-gauge police special riot gun with a short barrel. "Isn't it illegal to have this weapon?" I asked. "Ain't a sawed-off. Legal as taxes." We bought it, along with some buckshot shells, all for cash. No paperwork required. The man who sold us the guns also had for sale a number of swastikas in various forms, pins, arm patches, photographs. We went to the Tulane Law Library to research Louisiana gun laws and found that there were no gun laws in Louisiana. The only restriction was against building an arsenal, defined as more than 20 automatic or semi-automatic weapons for illegal purposes. Carrying concealed and loaded weapons within the state with no registration was entirely legal. Federal laws prohibited transporting firearms across state lines for sale or to commit a crime, possession of stolen weapons, removal of serial numbers, and various foreign weapons, such as the AK-47. We kept the loaded shotgun at the door, and we joined an indoor shooting gallery at Lafayette Square. We practiced with the Brownings every day. Shotguns weren't allowed at the shooting club, but a shotgun took no skill to fire, only nerve and a steady shoulder. Soon after, we acquired rifles and joined a rifle club in the West Bank area. We loaded the bed of our station wagon with 4 M1s, a Winchester .22, a 30-30 with a scope, and the riot shotgun, all purchased at the gun shows in Slidell. We paid for membership in the National Rifle Association and affixed their red and black emblem to the back window of the car. Cops were known to not stop vehicles with the stickers, although that probably didn't work for African Americans. We acquired more small arms and went daily to the Lafayette Square pistol shooting gallery to practice. In addition to the Brownings, we now owned a snub-nosed Smith & Wesson .357, an S&W long barrel .38, a Walther PPK 9mm, a Colt .45, and a Beretta .32 automatic. We'd purchased all the weapons legally and anonymously at gun shows. We soon had a closet full of guns, plus our new shotgun reloading equipment and a 100-pound bag of gunpowder. We spent hours every day breaking down, cleaning, oiling, and polishing our weapons. We took turns loading shotgun shells. We had fallen under the spell of guns. Our relationship to them had become a kind of passion that was inappropriate to our political objectives, and it ended up distorting and determining them. Knowing that the FBI intercepted our mail, and wanting to inform authorities that we were fully armed, I wrote to my father about my new hobbies, guns and gunsmithing. Ironically, it seemed the first thing I'd done in my life that he really understood and supported. "When you can shoot a squirrel in the eye with a .22 at 40 yards on the first shot, you'll be a shooter," he wrote. He must have been pleasantly surprised, because he knew that as a child I was terrified of his Remington .22 rifle and shotgun. I got it from my mother, who hated guns. I never asked her why, but she put the fear and hate in my sister and me. Notwithstanding her objections, my 2 older brothers followed our father. At adolescence, each one started hunting and brought home game, which was our